happening. The energy you've been feeling building beneath your skin, vibrating through your dreams and whispers in the midnight silence, is no longer just a feeling, it's a call. The cosmos is shifting, and you, the chosen one, have been prepared for this exact moment, though you may not remember how. September 6th, 7th, and 8th are not ordinary days. They are a cosmic checkpoint, a spiritual crossroads, a portal that will test everything you think you know about your path, your purpose, and your power. This moon portal is unlike anything your soul has faced in this lifetime. It carries the weight of karmic cycles that span lifetimes, the echo of vows made in ancient inclinations, and the energy of choices that cannot be undone. This is not a time to play small or get swept into the chaos of the world around you. This is the time where illusions tighten their grip and distractions shimmer like false light, daring you to look away from the truth of your calling. Do you feel the pressure building? The way the veil between worlds feels thinner? The way your spirit feels both restless and deeply alert? This is your sign. You are not paranoid. You are awake. This is not fear-mongering. This is divine awareness. The moon portal is a mirror, and it will expose every unhealed wound, every shadow you've avoided, and every weakness you've pretended didn't exist. But here's the truth they don't want you to know. This pressure is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to refine you. The spiritual warfare intensifies not because you are weak, but because you are chosen, and your light threatens every illusion that has enslaved humanity. September 6th to 8th is not simply about astrology. It's a cosmic trial. Every distraction, every temptation, every whisper of doubt is designed to pull you back into cycles you fought hard to escape. But this time, you are not who you used to be. You are being positioned for victory, if you have the eyes to see and the spirit to stand. It's finally happening, and you can feel it in the very marrow of your soul. The air feels heavier, charged with a frequency your spirit recognizes, but your mind can barely comprehend. Time itself feels distorted, days blur, nights stretch, and dreams bleed into waking reality. This is not your imagination. This is spiritual alignment. The moon is calling, and its voice is not soft or gentle this time. It is fierce, commanding, ancient. Between September 6th and 8th, the veil between realms will be pulled back, revealing truths that many are not ready to face. For the awakened ones, for you, this portal is a summons, a divine trial to determine who is truly anchored in the light, and who is still seduced by the shadows of illusion. You will feel energies around you intensify, conversations that drain you, atmospheres that feel heavy, sudden waves of emotion that come without explanation. Pay attention, these are not random, they are signs. The spiritual realm is screaming to get your attention, warning that these 3 days are a spiritual battleground. Forces of deception will cloak themselves in beauty, temptation, and even false spirituality to pull you away from your calling. They want your frequency lowered, your vision clouded, your spirit exhausted. This is not a game. You have been feeling like you're under attack for weeks because you are being spiritually primed for this exact moment. The moon portal is both a gateway and a trap. To those without discernment, it will feel like chaos. But to those who are chosen, who have eyes to see, this is your greatest opportunity to rise higher than ever before. The illusions will fall, and with them, relationships, opportunities, and distractions that were never aligned with your soul's path. The energy is prophetic, almost apocalyptic, because it is meant to shake you awake, strip you bare, and crown you in truth. Are you ready to see beyond the illusion, or will you be seduced by it? The choice will define not just these days, but your entire spiritual trajectory. It's finally happening. The spiritual war you've sensed in whispers is now roaring at full volume. And September 6th, 7th, and 8th are the appointed days of unveiling. This moon portal is not just a celestial event. It is a divine alarm clock ringing across realms, summoning warriors of light to attention. The sky itself will speak. You'll notice the moon glowing brighter, casting shadows that feel alive, pulling secrets out of hiding. The stars are shifting their course, planets aligning in a configuration that hasn't touched this earth plane in decades, each body singing its ancient note into your soul's remembrance. The air is electric, humming with anticipation, and even nature responds. Animals restless, winds carrying coded messages. Your body feeling everything like an antenna tuned to a frequency you forgot you knew. This is not just astrology, this is prophecy. These days are a spiritual snare for the unaware, a trap designed to entangle those who have been too distracted to notice the quickening. There are energies moving now that seek to mimic light, to confuse even the awakened. False prophets, false signs, false connections will show themselves, testing your discernment. But here's the truth. Beloved, you have been training for this since before you were born. Your soul chose this incarnation because it knew you would be one of the few with the courage to pierce through illusion. And now, every shadow is being flushed out of hiding because your light is too bright to ignore. The moon portal is not meant to scare you. It is meant to sharpen you. Think of it as a divine crucible. The heat is rising, not to burn you, but to refine you, to make you unstoppable. This is why you've been isolated. This is why you've been under attack. You are being set apart, prepared to step into a destiny far greater than you imagined. But preparation always comes with testing. And this, chosen one, is the test of all tests. It's finally happening. The veil is almost non-existent now. And those who have been spiritually asleep won't even realize they're walking straight into the trap. But you, chosen one, are awake enough to feel the shift. These dates, September 6th, 7, and 8, are not random. They are coded. They are part of a divine calendar that was written long before you took your first breath. The alignment of this moon portal is triggering a spiritual separation. Wheat from chaff, awakened from asleep, warriors from wanderers. This is why you've been feeling so much pressure lately, why your dreams have been strange and vivid, why people from your past suddenly resurface as if drawn by some invisible magnet. These aren't coincidences. These are spiritual triggers sent to test your stability. The trap is not a physical one. It is energetic. It is designed to pull you into old cycles, old mindsets, and old identities you've already outgrown. The battlefield is your perception. Distractions will multiply. Emotional chaos will spike. People around you may seem irrational, combative, or draining. These are not simply bad moods. These are energy distortions meant to bait you into lowering your frequency. The enemy works subtly, through the everyday, through what feels familiar. This moon portal will magnify all of it, making every wound and every unhealed part of yourself rise to the surface. This is why you must anchor yourself now. The tests are coming not to punish you, but to reveal you. The spiritual warfare intensifying around you is proof that your light is threatened in the darkness like never before. They are trying to confuse you because they fear your clarity. They are trying to distract you because they fear your focus. Remember this, the trap only works on those who forget who they are. This is your call to stand tall, to hold the line, and to trust the divine voice within you more than any noise outside of you. It's finally happening, and if you've been paying attention, you already know that nothing about this is random. These 3 days are a spiritual gateway disguised as ordinary time, a cosmic initiation that will either elevate you into a new level of power or pull you back into cycles you thought you'd escaped. The moon during this portal is more than just a celestial body in the sky. It is an ancient mirror reflecting your deepest truths, your most hidden fears, and your highest potential. When you gaze at it, it gazes back, unmasking every lie you've told yourself, every illusion you've clung to. And that's why it feels so heavy, because truth always weighs more than deception. The trap is not some obvious snare. It's subtle, seductive. It looks like comfort. It looks like validation. It looks like opportunities and connections that feel too good to be true, because they are. Spiritual warfare doesn't always come with thunder and lightning. It comes quietly, in whispers, in thoughts that aren't yours, in atmospheres that feel like they're pressing down on your spirit. That's why you've been feeling restless, emotional, even a little anxious, without cause. You're not imagining it. Your spirit is detecting frequencies your mind hasn't fully processed yet. You're sensing the ripple of a coming shift that will test whether you truly trust your intuition. This is not a season to lean on logic or external signs alone. This is a season where your inner compass must be sharper than ever. Chosen one, this is your divine warning. The moon portal is not just opening for your blessing, it's opening to see if you're ready to carry that blessing. Every choice you make over these 3 days will echo in the spiritual realm. Every reaction will reveal whether you've mastered your emotions or are still mastered by them. This is why you cannot afford to drift or wait and see. You are being called to prepare now. These are not normal days. The atmosphere is prophetic, the spiritual tension undeniable, and the question ringing out over your soul is simple yet profound. Will you rise or will you be snared? Now let's step into the sacred blueprint behind this energy, because the cosmos does not move without purpose, and September's moon portal is etched into the very architecture of heaven's design. This is no ordinary lunar phase. This is a rare alignment of planetary forces that amplifies karmic contracts and magnifies hidden truths. On these days, the moon stands in direct opposition to energies that test emotional stability, pulling at the tides of your heart and mind like unseen strings. Its light is a spotlight, revealing what you've tried to bury and what others have tried to hide from you. Meanwhile, Saturn, the planet of karmic justice, casts its weight over this alignment like a divine judge, reviewing every soul's spiritual report card. Venus, the planet of relationships and desires, is weaving tests of discernment into your connections, while Mars stirs conflict and impulse, daring you to react rather than rise above. And hovering quietly in the background is Pluto, the Lord of transformation, whispering of death and rebirth, endings and awakenings. This cosmic choreography is not random. It's a mirror of your soul's inner battle. The heavens themselves are conspiring to expose what's real and dismantle what's false. The trap is that this alignment is so seductive in its illusions, making chaos look like opportunity, distraction look like destiny, and stagnation feel like safety. The enemy thrives when you doubt your divine intuition, so these energies will press hard on your weak points, tempting you to repeat cycles. But if you hold steady, if you trust what your spirit knows, this alignment becomes your initiation rather than your downfall. The chosen ones will feel these frequencies like a thunderclap within their spirits. Intense dreams, strange synchronicities, heightened emotions, sudden revelations. You are not crazy. You are tuned in. The cosmos is speaking directly to you, because you are meant to rise through this portal, not be trapped by it. This alignment is unlike anything you felt before, because it carries a karmic charge that reaches back through lifetimes. Imagine the heavens as a giant clock, its hands pointing not only to this moment in history, but to the echoes of every decision your soul has ever made. That is the energy you're standing in now. During this moon portal, the moon will illuminate what's been hidden in your subconscious, but Neptune's shadowy influence adds a veil of illusion over it all. Neptune is the planet of dreams, spirituality, and sometimes deception, making this portal a maze of mirrors, where clarity will not come from your physical eyes, but from your spiritual discernment. Meanwhile, Uranus shakes the foundations of what you thought was stable, breaking patterns with sudden revelations or unexpected disruptions. And Chiron, the wounded healer, hovers over this entire alignment, pulling at your deepest soul wounds, not to torment you, but to offer you the opportunity for final healing. Do you see the pattern here, chosen one? The universe is orchestrating a sacred initiation. The moon is not merely reflecting light, it's reflecting truth, and truth is rarely comfortable. These energies are designed to separate the awakened from the asleep, to reveal who is truly ready for their next level of spiritual authority. The trap lies in misinterpretation. Many will run from these energies, seeking comfort in old habits, toxic relationships, or mindless distractions. They'll call it peace when it's actually avoidance, alignment when it's actually compromise. That's why your spiritual senses are tingling. They are warning you not to get caught in the collective fog. If you've been feeling like the atmosphere is strange, unstable, or even charged with invisible tension, that's because it is. These cosmic players are rearranging the grids of your life, and if you stay anchored, you will come through this portal, sharper, wiser, and infinitely more powerful. This moon portal is not just shifting planetary positions, it is rewriting energetic grids across the earth and within your very DNA. You've likely already felt the subtle tremors. Relationships suddenly feel different. Places you once loved feel heavy, and things that once brought comfort now feel draining. This is no accident. The alignment of the moon, Neptune, and Uranus during these days creates an energetic purge, shaking loose anything built on illusion or spiritual compromise. The energy grids of the earth, the invisible highways of light that connect sacred sites, ley lines, and power points, are being recalibrated, and your own spiritual field is deeply tied to these shifts. That's why you may feel restless, dizzy, emotional, or even physically fatigued. You are literally being rewired to hold a higher frequency. For those who are spiritually asleep, this recalibration feels like chaos. But for you, chosen one, it is an invitation to rise. The moon's pull is also intensifying karmic relationships, forcing clarity about connections you've been hesitant to release. People from your past may appear out of nowhere, not as a blessing, but as a test, a mirror of the cycles you've already outgrown. The trap here is emotional nostalgia, the temptation to go backward because backward feels familiar. But this moon portal is not about comfort, it's about ascension. The spiritual warfare is playing out through your relationships because your connections are portals themselves. Every person you allow close to you either elevates or drains your spirit. During September 6th to 8th, you will see this with unprecedented clarity. If someone's energy dims your light, the universe will make it impossible to ignore. The more you try to hold on to what's out of alignment, the heavier your spirit will feel. These days are sacred checkpoints, meant to clear your path for the destiny unfolding ahead. Pay close attention to what your spirit is telling you. It's not paranoia, it's prophecy. This moon portal is a spiritual proving ground, and intuition will be your only compass. The planetary alignments are designed to blur external clarity, forcing you to sharpen your inner vision. With Neptune weaving its web of illusion, many will be deceived by appearances. Opportunities will come dressed in light but carry the weight of darkness. Conversations will sound sweet but drain your spirit. Paths will look open yet lead to dead ends. This is why the chosen ones are feeling so much spiritual pressure. Your discernment is being tested, refined like a blade in fire. You are not meant to rely on logic during these days because logic cannot see beyond the veil. Only your spirit can. Pay attention to every nudge, every gut feeling, every subtle discomfort that makes no sense in the natural. That is your higher self, your divine guides, in the spirit of truth, whispering warnings that your physical senses can't detect. This portal is not just an opening in the cosmos. It's a mirror that shows who is truly awake and who is merely spiritual. In appearance, it reveals those who carry true light versus those who wear false light as a disguise. The trap is designed to sift out the unprepared, those who speak of ascension but are not anchored in it. And that's why you feel so set apart right now. Why you've been in a season of pruning, solitude, and deep inner work. Heaven has been preparing you for this moment, training you to trust your spiritual senses over external confirmation. September 6th to 8th is the ultimate initiation. Every choice you make, every person you entertain, every word you speak carries amplified energy and spiritual weight. The portal is like a magnifying glass over your soul. There is no hiding, no pretending. You are either standing in truth or being pulled into illusion. And only those who trust the divine voice within will navigate these days without being ensnared by the deception swirling through the atmosphere. The karmic weight of this alignment cannot be overstated. This moon portal is a spiritual reckoning, a celestial checkpoint that gathers every unfinished lesson, every hidden shadow, every vow you made in lifetimes past, and brings it all to the surface. Saturn, the keeper of karmic law, stands watch like a cosmic judge, ensuring that what has been sown is now reaped. These aren't just random emotional triggers or life disruptions. They are divine summons. The universe is calling you to settle spiritual debts, to close doors that have stayed open too long, and to reclaim pieces of your soul that you've allowed others to steal or suppress. This is why you've been feeling such spiritual tension. You are standing in a court of destiny, and everything in your life is being weighed and measured. Every decision you make in these 3 days has the power to accelerate your evolution or pull you back into karmic loops you swore you'd never repeat. The moon, as it swells with this energy, acts as both judge and mirror, illuminating not only your own soul, but the energies of those around you. It's like a spotlight over every hidden intention, every spiritual contract, every energetic cord that has kept you bound. You may find yourself seeing people for who they truly are, not who they pretend to be. And that's where the trap becomes most dangerous, because truth is uncomfortable, and many will choose the comfort of illusion over the pain of awakening. But you, chosen one, are being asked to look directly into this mirror and not flinch. To see yourself and others as they truly are, and to choose light even when darkness feels easier. This is karmic refinement, and the intensity you're feeling is not punishment, but preparation. The universe is stripping away every false identity, because only your authentic soul can pass through this portal unscathed. The trap of this moon portal is not some obvious snare waiting in the shadows. It is a spiritual maze woven with illusions, distractions, and counterfeit opportunities. The enemy knows that the chosen ones cannot be taken down easily, so the warfare is subtle, psychological, and energetic. During these days, September 6th to 8th, you may feel waves of confusion, old emotions resurfacing, or even a sudden urge to revisit situations you thought were behind you. This is no accident. These are spiritual hooks designed to see if you've truly healed or if you're still vulnerable to the same temptations. Think of this as a final exam for your soul's growth. Old cycles will reappear, not to torment you, but to prove that you've mastered them. This is where many will fall. They will see familiar faces and situations and interpret them as divine reconnection, when in truth, they are tests meant to reveal whether they're ready to ascend. The trap isn't just about relationships or choices, it's about your spiritual frequency. Chaos energy will try to pull you out of alignment, whether through drama, unexpected conflict, or distractions that feel urgent but are actually meaningless. Even the news cycle and collective consciousness will be charged with fear and confusion, amplifying the temptation to react emotionally rather than respond spiritually. This is why you must be still and watchful. The moon's energy is acting like a magnifying glass, intensifying every vibration you carry. If you're grounded and aware, you'll see the trap for what it is, a test of your sovereignty. But if you're scattered or seeking external validation, you risk being lured into old karmic patterns. The true battle is within. The moon is not just lighting the night sky, it's lighting every shadow in your soul. Will you face them with courage, or will you let them pull you under? The answer determines whether this portal becomes your prison or your breakthrough. Sharpening your intuition is the single most important preparation for this moon portal, because deception will be at an all-time high. Chosen one, your intuition is not just a gut feeling, it is divine intelligence, a spiritual GPS gifted to you by Source. And during September 6th to 8th, it will be your lifeline. To strengthen it, you must quiet the noise. Reduce your intake of media, opinions, and external validation, because these voices will cloud your spiritual sight. Instead, commit to daily meditation, even if only for 10 minutes, allowing your mind to empty so your spirit can speak. Keep a journal close. Write down every dream, every synchronicity, every strange symbol that comes to you. This is how spirit communicates, often in patterns you won't fully understand until later. Trust that the first voice you hear, the subtle nudge you feel, is often the divine one. The second voice is fear, doubt, or interference. Practice spiritual discernment by testing every thought, opportunity, or message that comes your way. Ask, does this align with peace? Does it strengthen my spirit or drain it? Is it rooted in truth or manipulation? Discernment is your sword, and this portal is where it will be sharpened. Spend time in prayer, asking for clarity beyond your own understanding. The divine is eager to give you wisdom, but you must create space to receive it. Remember, your intuition is not for you alone. It's part of your assignment. The world is swirling with confusion, and the chosen ones are the anchors of divine truth. But an anchor cannot hold if it is swayed by every passing current. These days will tempt you to doubt your inner knowing, but your spirit has already seen what your mind hasn't caught up to yet. Trust it. When your intuition says no, believe it. When it says wait, be still. And when it whispers move, do not hesitate. The ones who master discernment during this portal will emerge untouchable. The ultimate key to navigating this moon portal is reclaiming your sovereignty and refusing to be pulled into chaos. Chosen one, chaos is the enemy's playground. It thrives when you react, when you panic, when you let external storms dictate your inner state. During September 6th to 8th, the collective energy will feel loud, unstable, and overwhelming. But you are being called to be an island of peace in the middle of that storm. This requires ruthless spiritual boundaries. Not everyone deserves access to your energy right now. Silence your phone if needed. Step back from environments that feel heavy, even if they are familiar. Say no to anything that doesn't resonate deeply with your spirit, even if it disappoints others. Chaos cannot touch what is rooted, and your spiritual roots must go deep into divine truth. Start your mornings with intention. Before engaging with the world, ground yourself through prayer, meditation, or scripture. Visualize yourself surrounded by light so powerful that no negativity can penetrate it. Be mindful of your words. What you speak carries amplified power under this alignment, so let your tongue create blessings, not curses. Guard your thoughts, because they will manifest faster than ever in this energy. Sovereignty is not just spiritual authority. It's ownership over your energy, your focus, and your frequency. Don't allow others to bait you into arguments or pull you into emotional storms. Recognize these as spiritual traps designed to lower your vibration. When you choose peace, you dismantle the enemy's entire plan. This is why the chosen ones are always targeted, because your presence shifts atmospheres. In these days, your peace will be your weapon, your silence, your strategy, your stillness, your shield. The moon portal will magnify whatever is within you, so fill yourself with light, truth, and divine wisdom. The storm cannot shake what is anchored. And you, chosen one, were born to be the unshakable one. Chosen one, you are feeling this call in your spirit because you were never meant to move through these days casually. The moon portal is not just an astrological event. It is a spiritual initiation, a divine checkpoint that will reveal who you truly are when pressure surrounds. You already feel the energy building, don't you? The air feels electric, time feels accelerated, and your soul feels like it's on high alert. This is not anxiety. This is divine sensitivity. You were chosen for this moment because you carry a light that few can hold. And as the world grows darker, your glow will only intensify. These next days will test everything: your patience, your trust, your ability to remain grounded in truth when the enemy tries to drag you into fear. But understand this: the intensity of these tests is not a sign of weakness. It is proof of your calling. Heaven does not invest this level of training in someone who is insignificant. The attacks you feel are confirmation of your assignment. In this portal, it is the gateway to your next level. Many around you will be blinded by illusion. They will fall into distraction, trauma, and deception. But you are being invited to rise above, to see clearly, to choose differently. This is why the divine has been whispering to you in dreams, in signs, in sudden intuitive nudges. You have been prepared for this. Even in moments when you felt unworthy, when you doubted your strength, you were being shaped into a spiritual warrior for such a time as this. Now the world will see why. This is your activation. This is your moment to declare, I will not fall into the trap. I will not be shaken. I will walk through this portal clothed in divine authority. The heaviness you feel is not the weight of fear. It's the weight of your crown. Stand tall. This is the moment where destiny sharpens its edge, chosen one. The moon portal is not waiting for anyone to be ready. It has come for those who have prepared in secret, those who have been refined through fire, those who carry the marks of spiritual warfare, but still stand in light. The energy of September 6th to 8th is like a cosmic judgment, not in the sense of condemnation, but in the sense of alignment. Everything is being brought into divine order. Those who have chosen distraction will be consumed by it. Those who have chosen truth will rise into unshakable clarity. This is why your spirit has felt restless. You've been sensing a shift coming, and now it's here. You are being elevated to a frequency that fear cannot touch, deception cannot reach, and chaos cannot shake. But make no mistake, this elevation comes at a cost. You must release everything that is tethering you to lower timelines. Toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, spiritual laziness, and compromise. This is the price of walking in power. And yet, the reward is beyond measure. Imagine yourself walking through this portal, lighter, sharper, stronger than ever before, carrying wisdom that others cannot see, moving with an authority that even darkness respects. The world will not understand your glow, but you will not be moved by their confusion. You are stepping into divine clarity, prophetic vision, and unstoppable momentum. The traps that once caught you will no longer even tempt you, because you will see them for what they are, illusions meant to distract the powerful. And you are powerful, chosen one. Heaven is watching. The ancestors are cheering. The veil is thin, and every prayer, every act of faith, every conscious choice to walk in light will echo through dimensions. The moon portal is not coming to break you, it's coming to crown you. This is your time to ascend. The moon portal will not wait for you to decide. It is already here, already watching, already testing. This is not a warning meant to spark fear. This is a divine trumpet call, a reminder that the spiritual realm is alive and moving, and you are standing at the threshold of destiny. These 3 days, September 6, 7, and 8, are not random. They are sacred coordinates in time, an energetic doorway that will magnify every choice, every thought, every intention. The trap is not external. It is a mirror, reflecting whether your soul is ready to walk in authority or remain trapped in cycles you prayed to escape. The moon itself, full and luminous, is a prophetic witness. It is calling out to you, saying, I have seen your struggle, I have seen your warfare, and I have seen your resilience. Now choose. You are not here by accident. Your spirit was guided to this very moment because heaven trusts you with the weight of this assignment. But trust me, this is not a game. This is spiritual warfare disguised as ordinary days, and only those who are awake will see through the veil. You are one of the few, a chosen one, handpicked to carry light into the shadows, wisdom into the chaos, and truth into a world drowning in lies. When you step through this portal, you either rise into divine alignment or repeat the lessons of the past. The question is not whether the portal will open. It already has. The question is, will you rise above the trap or will you repeat the cycle? The universe is watching. Heaven is holding its breath. The earth is groaning for your awakening. This is your defining moment. Choose mastery over mediocrity, purpose over distraction, truth over illusion. This is not just a moon phase. This is a spiritual shift, and your soul already knows what to do. Step boldly, for the path of the chosen is narrow, but it is paved with glory.